Okay, now let's look very quickly at the lecture schedule. It's listed under your table of contents. As you see, I'm just going to hit on just a few more things on the course when we come together in the auditorium. Please note that on Wednesday the 26th. These are the two chapters we will be going over, and you're going to have a quiz first thing the next week, September the 2nd. That will be a quiz in iLearn, so those of you who are at home, the quiz will open for you just like it does for everyone sitting in the auditorium. You can expect that to cover 25 to 30 questions from these first two chapters, okay? Again, think definitions, think terms, true, false, matching, just basic knowledge vomit. Sorry, but that's how I think of it, okay? And then following that quiz, you've got 40 minutes for that, 35 minutes, well, whatever it is, I don't remember. Uh, 35 minutes, sorry. Then we will go on and do these next two chapters. We'll do that lecture and then two chapters the following week. I will say to you that I normally am very interactive. I normally have lots of games and activities, and so unfortunately because of COVID, it's going to be pretty straight lecture. So I will try to jazz it up as much as possible, I guess you can say, to keep you engaged and keep it from being so boring. You'll have a second quiz September 16th, same basic format. And the quizzes will only cover the material immediately before them. So quiz 1 is chapters 1 and 3, quiz 2 is chapters 4, 25, 5, and 6. And then we'll go in and you will cover 6 more additional chapters before your midterm. Now, on October 7th, here's your midterm. It will be 50 to 75 questions, a little bit higher level application, not just knowledge vomit, as I like to say. So we will have your midterm first. It will be an iLearn platform again. We will have the Respondus monitor on, watching you and flagging you for any sudden movements or movements that are suspicious in nature. So you probably had that last semester and you're familiar with it. Following that time that we've set aside for that midterm, then we will lecture a bit that day. The 14th, the Wednesday after fall break, we'll come back, we'll lecture some more, we'll have some BP papers due. I will go in depth into detail about what's expected, okay, on those in just a short few minutes. And then here's the rest of the lecture. You see the presentations start being due the end of October. Again, we're going to see if that's going to be in person or if that's going to be recorded. We'll just kind of see as the semester progresses. I have allotted time in class for that. If for some reason, well, we all know the reason, but if we should be online at that time, we will have time set aside in a way in which to do those presentations, because your final exam will include information from those presentations as well. Okay. I know in that voluntary sign up there was some questions about whether we have class on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. At the time I posted that, there was discussion among administrators of doing away with that Thanksgiving holiday, that day off, and trying to just get more class time in prior to everybody going home. But at this point in time, they've elected to not have class on that Wednesday. So there is your lecture schedule. I think it's pretty clear and easy to follow. Let me know if you have questions.